You don't want to hear this. This is bad.
Gonna cry?
So Sony might be doing something that's incredibly stupid. Incredibly stupid. This might be one of the stupidest things I've heard all year.
Yeah.
So Sony patent aims to change game difficulty in real time as you play.
What the hell is even that?
You thought skill-based matchmaking online was bad. Now it's in your solo games. So Sony recently published a patent that describes itself as an innovative technology that would amend the difficulty in a game in real time, adapting to the player's abilities on the fly. Now, agreed, it's not a concept that's completely unheard of. Absolutely true. But Sony's patent speaks of enhancing or making it more elegant than what already exists. Now, hold your thoughts for a sec. So it's the adaptive difficulty calibration for skill-based activities in virtual environments. They had to use the word skill-based. And it uses graceful algorithms. I don't know what the fuck a graceful algorithm is. To assess how a player is playing and dealing with certain mechanics, elements, and circumstances. It will then adjust the difficulty by making those elements harder or easier to handle to encourage the player to stay engaged for longer, avoiding frustration or feeling that a game is just too easy. So instead of picking a traditional difficulty, the algorithms detailed in the patent would be dynamic, offering every player a tailored experience that's best suited for them. It would make it almost impossible for an outsider to gauge how difficult the game is before they buy it. As well, it would ultimately be different for everyone. That is fucking awful.
You know, there's already a system, right, called easy, normal, hard mode. I think you should just stick to that. I gotta be honest. I think you should just stick to that. Because what happens if you're real bad, right, and they somehow fuck it up, and then all of a sudden the enemies are normal, easy, you're just killing them normal, and all of a sudden they just fucking ramp it up, and they're just impossible to fucking kill. You know what I mean? That'd be so fucked.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of this at all. I know a few people have said, okay, hopefully this is just optional. I would hope so too. But to me, this is like Mozza said, you've got your easy, normal, hard, whatever, okay? Those are the difficulties. And when it comes to games like your Souls games, there shouldn't be a fucking difficulty setting. It should just be the bullshit fuck you hard difficulty from the jump.
Yep.
So I want to say, hypothetically, you're playing a game like that and you're just getting your absolute arse reamed in for like 6 hours, okay? Like a US senator or whatever, right? And then the game just progressively gets easier and easier and easier. That's not fucking right.
Yeah, dude, that would be so shit. Because the whole, like, when you get beat by a boss, imagine if the boss becomes easier and easier. That's like a fuck you to the player, because that's kind of disrespectful in a way. Because you want to beat that boss. Say if I play on hard, I want to beat the boss on hard to get the trophy. Because, you know, there's trophies on PlayStation and whatnot. To beat the boss on hard mode. Because it feels better. You genuinely feel better when you beat the boss on hard than you would on normal or easy, right? So to make it easier for me is like, oh, you're so shit. We'll pat you on the head, make it easy for you. Fuck you. I want to keep playing. I don't give a fuck if it takes me 100 tries or 1 try. I want it on hard. That's the difficulty I want. You don't fucking decide. I decide. That's so shit.
It's gonna destroy like a lot of like subculture things, like speed running.
Yep.
It's like, well, your difficulty was fucking really easy compared to mine because you died at a certain part, so the game got easier.
Yep.
And then you weren't able to fly through it, okay? Like, it's not the same game. Like, how can we... The thing about speedrunning is we are playing the same game, okay? We're speedrunning fucking COD 4 on veteran difficulty. Who can do it the fastest? It's like, well, my veteran wasn't exactly veteran difficulty, was it, though? Because it kind of dropped down a little bit.
I got lucky, and it was just super easy the entire time. Because I didn't kill them, the enemies fast and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't like this at all. So receive the user information, store user information as part of the set of the user profile information. Plays like shit, registered as dog shit player. Collect and store data as user players 1 or more games. Yeah, he's shit at every game. Generate and evaluate game performance data. Change difficulty parameters. Update difficulty parameters. And the
See,
circle.
to me, this just sounds like okay. This kind of just sounds like how Fortnite kind of does it, where they add more bots so you win, so then you buy more skins. It just sounds like they're trying to do that in a certain way, where they'll make it easier for people, so they make them think that they're winning, so then they buy more shit. Because you know what I mean? Most people, when they lose, they kind of get the shits and stop playing, whereas an actual gamer will just continue to play and kick ass, right? But yeah, it just sounds like they just want to make it easier so people get that a dopamine and buy shit.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of this at all. I only hope that this is something that they just patent and it never actually goes anywhere.
I hope the actual CEO walks in and goes, "This is shit," and then stop this right now, and then continues to do actual work.
Because all it takes is one argument. All it takes is one person to say, yeah, but your hard difficulty wasn't really hard difficulty, was it?
Yeah, your hard difficulty was actually easy now, wasn't it? Because that boss got beaten in less swings than it would have actually in hard now, didn't it? Or that boss did less damage to you because it wasn't actually in hard.
Oh, your character jumps that little bit higher than mine.
Yeah, exactly. Like, nah, fuck that, dude. This is retarded.
No. This will not stand!